Hello everyone, this is Lillian with a breakfast recipe for you. We're going to be making some pull-apart monkey bread. You're going to need a bundt pan and spray it generously with some cooking spray. You're going to need a half a cup of melted unsalted butter or margarine. You can use margarine if you want. You need 3/4 a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're going to need 2 little packages like this of biscuits. This is 7.5 ounces each. And what you need also is some kitchen shears or scissors. And what you need to do is take one of the biscuits and snip it in half, and then each half snip that in half. And you're going to work with 1 can of biscuits at a time, and they're going to be like this. So what we're going to do is mix the cinnamon and sugar together. And you can use as much cinnamon as you want, and you can use as much sugar as you want, just whatever your preference is. Also, we're going to be making some icing for this. So for the icing, you're going to need, that's my oven, let me know it's ready, but I'm not. You're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese for the icing, and a half a cup of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of the extract of your choice. It could be orange or anything, but we'll get to that later. So what you're just going to do is put your little pieces in the cinnamon sugar mixture. You're going to roll them around. We'll just do this many right now. Just roll them around in the cinnamon sugar to get them good and coated. And you're just going to drop them in the bottom of your bundt pan. Make sure you do 1 can at a time. And after you do 1 can at a time, after the first can, you're going to take your melted butter and whatever extract you like, but make sure that you melt your butter or margarine first. Let's just use the back of this spoon. You're going to mix those together, the extract and the butter, and you're going to take half of your mixture after each can that you've rolled in the cinnamon sugar, and you're going to drizzle it over the top. And do the next can and drizzle over the top. And when we come back, we will continue. Okay, I drizzled half of the butter and extract mixture over the first can. I actually used 3 cans for this. And also, incidentally enough, make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Now what we're going to do is just drizzle the rest of the butter, and for those of you who don't know, half a cup of butter is 1 stick. Same with margarine, but we're going to drizzle it over the top, and then with the remaining cinnamon sugar, we're going to sprinkle this over the top. You don't want to waste anything, and probably a lot of you already have this in your house. You can also do a homemade biscuit dough and use that. And if you want nuts in your monkey bread, just chop up some nuts, maybe about a half a cup, and sprinkle a 1/4 cup over each can. Oh, I'm getting this everywhere, but that's okay. Yes, I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, it's going to melt. Alright, and that's it. You're going to put it in your 350 degree preheated oven. Make sure it is preheated for about 40 to 45 minutes. Just kind of watch it after about 35-minute mark and kind of judge from there. When we come back, I will show you how to make the frosting that's going to go on top. Alright, in my bowl here I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, a half a cup of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of lemon extract. You can use orange extract. You can also use a little bit of the zest of an orange or lemon, even, you know, whatever kind of extract you like that you think would go well with cinnamon and sugar. And what I'm going to do is mix this up, and then I'll thin it out with about 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, this is the consistency you want. You want spoonable consistency so that you have to kind of plop it from your spoon. We're going to put this on the top. When the monkey bread comes out of the oven, you're going to let it cool on a rack for about 5 minutes, and then after the 5 minutes you're going to invert it onto a platter or a plate, and I'll show you how. And then we're going to just put dollops on this on the top, but I'll show you how to do that when we come back. Alrighty, we're going to invert our finished monkey bread onto a plate, and this is what you do. After you take it out of the oven and it has cooled for 5 minutes, you hope and pray that it comes out. It doesn't fall everywhere. Alright, just flip it over onto a plate and remove your bundt pan. Yeah, I had some stickage, you see, but that's okay, because we can pick these out or not. It's kind of hot in there. Kind of stuck because of the caramel, but that's okay. Disaster averted, disaster averted. And see how sticky they are? Oh yeah, baby. It's really, really, really hot. And we're going to spoon our glaze over the top. Just spoon it over, and you want it to do it like this in globs because it will run over the sides and make it so delicious. So just in different spots. And then with the back of your spoon, kind of run it over like this. Kind of spread it on the top a little. You don't have to be perfect at it, so don't worry. Just spread it a little bit. And you can eat it now, or you can just wait till it cools a little bit more, but you just, well, let's just take this one here because it did stick to the pan. Oh, you really have to try this. So good. Let me know what you think below.